Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading as I adjust this, bear with me. So whenever you find yourself guided or drawn to this reading, it's most definitely meant for you. And I do want to take this moment to, of course, remind you to go ahead and like the video. Do leave me a comment down below about your situation, how the reading resonates, or some emojis. And don't forget to, of course, subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't done so already. All right. And when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through was, I'm hard to understand, let's be real. I'm hard to understand, let's be real. So let's shift things on over. And bear with me as Spirit's speaking to me. We're going to do things differently for this set, for this reading, as I can't speak. We're aiming for 4 oracle cards from the Starseed Oracle deck, and then from there we'll further clarify with the Mermaid Tarot deck. I just added that to my collection. While I do the initial shuffling, do keep in mind general timeless read for the sign of my lovely Pisces. You may be feeling quite emotional at this time, but whatever placements you have in your chart, all of which apply. If you're here to hear about a Pisces, more than welcome to join. But due to it being general, take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. And make sure to watch the other placements within your chart for more messages, okay? As well, I'm accepting requests at this time for personal readings, so just shoot down to the description box below where you will find the options pricing in my email. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you. Okay, one last shuffle this way. For my lovely Pisces, thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. There's a feeling that you're feeling a bit sensitive, but then not. You know, either it goes from you feeling overly sensitive to not at all, or you're just kind of feeling that way in general, where you're like, I'm feeling kind of sensitive and affected by people and situations and what's being said to me, but then I'm not at the same time. It might confuse you. Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. Might feel a little bit stuck in your life at this point. Not coming out easily. Okay, 1. What else do we have for Pisces? Okay. And we have the other 3. Okay. Bear with me. You'll survive this inner earth at the bottom of the deck, new solutions and beginnings. A feeling that people are just making it hard for you to get your point across, or you simply are going through a rough patch or a rough situation. For some of you, multiple. It's not time yet, feeling like the beginnings are on the horizon for you, fresh starts, but it's just not time yet. There's something to be gained, a lot to be learned from the negativities or these struggles you're going through at this time. Please hang in there. And so we're beginning with empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of empathic Pisces that were drawn to this specific reading, but you might find yourself doing a lot of reflecting, looking at oneself in the mirror, asking, you know, what is my life? Interesting. You might be feeling at times just really sad as I'm drawn to this part of the card down here. Okay, so we have 3 here. We have the Magician, 10 of Swords, and Judgment. It feels as if you guys are utilizing your empathic abilities or just your sensitive nature to help other people or to get certain points across. Feeling like at times that doesn't help with people sort of misunderstanding you or feeling like things just don't go your way at times, and then you pick up on other energies and things are overwhelming, and it just feels like a bit of a whirlwind kind of happening. At times feeling quite depleted or maybe stabs in the back to a certain extent. And one of the downloads I got recently for you, Pisces, was a special skill set that you have, or for some of you, multiple, will end up teaching somebody a lesson, interestingly enough. And I really feel like some of you, it might be your empathic abilities or something spiritually connected, but it could be completely out of the realm of spirituality. Just keep in mind that this is purposeful. and everything happens for a reason. But it just feels like you're teaching people the way, you're showing people the way in one way, shape, or form. It's time to do you, and it feels like other people kind of want to make you feel a certain way out of jealousy. You might find your body temperature going from really hot to really cold. For some of you, the coldness is a spiritual connection or presence. I'm hearing, wow, I feel dead, and at times you're just feeling really depleted, and it's like, to trust me, being an empath, taking on a lot of energies, it's hard to deal with at times. It's a lot. It's making you guys understand yourself and others around you a lot better. Even if you're not empathic, it's just you kind of deciding who and what's healthy for you, what to surround yourself with at this point in your life moving forward. Feeling like you need to watch your thoughts as well. And allowing for yourself to remember that your manifestation skills are growing, right? Your intuition's growing, your third eye is opening for a lot of you. Just pay attention and tread carefully with your thoughts, as you don't want to manifest some negativity or get in the way of certain new beginnings that are about to take place. Hi, Ref. If I even said that right, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So let's pull some tarot for this. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing, I can't believe this is home. Some of you thinking about moving to a new residence, or feeling as if you just don't resonate with the people or the situations you're wrapped up in at this time. I feel like a lot of you are finding that certain energies feel like home or just don't anymore. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon coming out, it feels like a lot of you are longing for new people, new situations. Again, with the Inner Earth card, feeling like you need to wrap yourself up with nature, feeling a bit homesick, or feeling at times a bit sick to your stomach, and it's a lot to do with the energies around you or that you're picking up on, or simply your own thoughts. This is a lot to handle, and people just don't get it, you know? You at times feeling as if it's partially due to you not sharing what you're going through, internalizing, but at the same time, it's like, even if you did share all of which, it's a lot for someone to grasp or to understand, and you kind of at times are just like, you know what, it is what it is, I'm misunderstood, and that's partially part of who I am. Interesting. And did you see how I kind of put a question mark at the end of that? At times you say things or you think things and you're like, was that right? Do I actually believe? Okay, we're just going to let it go. And I feel like that's a theme in your reading. Just let it go. Let it go, let it flow. And it feels like you're just kind of taking on this new confidence, but in an emotional kind of way. Feeling like you've been through a lot and it's time for you to sort of show off a bit, but keep that level of secrecy in your life. It feels like you're getting ready to sing your own song, to get your voice out there one way, shape, or form. And it will help people understand you a little bit better, but you don't want to be fully understood to an extent, right? Some of you want to be fully understood, and it's frustrating at times, and it leaves you a bit emotional, but then again, you're sensitive, but you're not, and people just don't get that about you. Some of you, your emotions go from one day really strong and then really kind of depleted and not very emotional, very detached the next day, and that confuses people to the furthest extent. There's a feeling that you will be very connected to the moon, the stars, feeling like the weather sort of affects your mood as well in an extreme way. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Let's pull some tarot for this. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing, why can't I get this right? Feeling as if you are just struggling to perfect something, or at times, again, energies are making you on edge. I can relate. Three of Wands, feeling ready to go at times, and other times feeling like, okay, I'm just a little scared for this change, or I don't know how this is going to go. Trust in the mystery of things. Seven of Cups, feeling like you have a lot of decisions to make. Feeling as if, you know, your decisions are yours to make, feeling like other people at times want to control how you live your life or the choices you make. Stay focused and understand that those changes, those new starts are on the horizon, but you can't be afraid of them. Because remember that what you're dealing with at this time is purposeful. It's to teach you and others around you a bit of a lot of lessons to help you kind of grow and develop as an individual. But you need to accept change and understand that it's all to benefit your life. But don't stress yourself out when you're making huge choices and decisions. I'm hearing buying a car, or leasing one, as well as picking a new home. Some of you deciding where to travel. Wow, I'm on edge. I need to relax. This is a true feeling right now. Feeling like you need to bring more balance and harmony into your life. And again, if you don't change certain things, if you don't allow yourself to make these decisions in a peaceful and confident way, you're not going to make your way to this balance and harmony that you deserve at this time. Feeling like at times your head is just kind of, whew, it's a lot to handle. But then it's like you get goosebumps and chills, and it's just a lot. I get it. I feel like a lot of you are spiritually connected. We're moving on to the last and final card, the Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And so let's pull some tarot for this. Again, the stars, and I feel like you need to wrap yourself up with water. If you're truly empathic, like I've been saying, wash your face, your hands, if you can't sort of light sage or something to cleanse your energy. It feels like certain environments restrict you from doing so. Go on walks, shake off the anxiety, the excess energy, right? Sing and dance, do something creative. I feel like you need to shake up your energy and mood at times. With the Eight of Wands, you have no idea how quickly things are going to start to change for you, how quickly things are going to start to move. People are going to start to understand you a little bit better, and it's going to change up dynamics between connections and your situations in general. And it's all meant to be. Keep that in mind. And it just feels like you're sort of trying to expose people or the truth in one way, shape, or form, feeling like you get very shaky when you're ready to share your voice or get something out there in the open, whether it's on social media or just in general. But it's like you're kind of being pushed by spirit in the universe and seeing a big hand push somebody into, like, onto a stage. The spotlight is where you're meant to be to a certain extent. Accept it. It feels like at times you're on fire and that fire goes out. Pay attention to what affects that fire, that passion within. Don't allow other energies or situations to have that sort of control over your inner voice, your inner passion, your inner way of being. Take your time. It feels like, things are going to start to speed up. You're going to feel this sort of pressure at times, or feel like things are moving you towards these changes, but it doesn't mean that you have to sort of rush towards them. Allow yourself to do things at an appropriate pace, and it just feels like, that your potential is being shined moving forward. A light's being shined upon it, excuse me, as I put that horribly. Feeling like people need to understand that your potential is amazing and you've barely even began to touch it. And moving forward, you'll get opportunities and new experiences, new connections that will help you sort of exceed that potential, or at least start to get close to it. And allow yourself to remember that at times it's okay to be misunderstood, and your unique qualities will teach people lessons, and allow yourself to grow and develop in ways that people will be a bit shocked by, and understand that, let's be real, you're misunderstood, but you're an amazing individual, and it's time to do what's right for you. Wow, Pisces. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best, sending you love and light at this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.